Oh yeah, get there. Box it. Box it. Hello and welcome everyone. This is Calebovitsch coming to you with another episode of Underlords Post-Mortem, a video series in which I look over some games of Dota Underlords I have previously played. And today we have a special guest here, Mericia, my cat. But I think she's gonna leave us right now, so that we can get to the game itself. Oh my goodness, I think I'm not starting at 100 health this time, but who knows. Okay, so this game took place after the unlucky Friday 13th of September patch, in which the tier 4 units have been the chances of getting them have been cut down by 5% across the board, and there were some problems with assassins, and there are still some problems with demons. But let's get to the game. So I started the game here with a plethora of mediocre options. I was thinking, before I started this video, I was thinking on some elusive strategies in general. And elusives have also some druid synergies. That's why I'm starting here with Enchantress. Also, the Savage Alliance bonus is quite good in the early levels, and you have 3 tier 1 Savage units, being the Enchantress, Tusk, and Venomancer. 2 of those 3, I mean Venomancer and Tusk, being really quite good in the early game. And starting off obviously with Chainmail, that plus 10 armor should be nerfed once again to 7 or something like that, because that's just a huge bonus that a unit can get and make a back unit more of a front unit even. Slardar because it's good, not because it has any synergies. Although scaled, when it comes to the scaled alliance and getting plus 30 or even plus 50% magic resistance, I must say it has become quite good, especially that mages have become very popular in the last couple of days, as far as I've seen it at least. I mean, earlier today I have played in a lobby that had 4 or 5 mage players, like, oh my goodness. Like, scaled should be an auto-include there. Okay. The second prize that we're getting is either another Chainmail or Gloves of Haste, and although Chainmail is a slightly better item, Gloves of Haste, taking Gloves of Haste alongside that one means that I have the option of choosing to go for one or the other. And here you can see my elusive plan starting to come into action. So the general thought behind the elusives is something that is connected to all the alliances and all the units. Unfortunately, I see 3 other Lunas and 2 other players playing Knights. So when it comes to alliances, each unit has 2 or 3 alliances, right? And speaking for all those 2 alliance units, and here Smuggler, yeah, Smuggler early in the first 3 turns is quite good indeed. So alliances, each unit has usually 2 alliances, like I would call it a race and a class. And for example, elusives are usually always the first one, which means they are kind of a race, like they are elves or something like that. Also getting the knight bonus here for this round to get the party going. And the second is like a class, for example, warriors, or so the first one is elusives, which means usually elves or elf folk or something like that, or humans or brownies, which means orcs, or scrappies, which means, well, you know what. And the second one is like warrior, knight, mage, warlock, etc., etc. So usually the bigger alliances like warriors are the race, or assassin. Sorry, let me get back. The bigger alliances like warriors and assassins are a class, but elusives are actually the race. So there is a huge overlap in all the 9 elusive units that are available. For example, elusives, and now we have a Luna 2-star, and that is a very good carry early in the game. What am I getting aside from that? This, and I think I'm getting all the elusives here for the slight elusive bonus of plus 25% evasion, which is effectively plus 25% health, kind of, sort of. Okay, getting back to elusives. They have a lot of overlap. For example, 2 elusives are also druids, and druids can have a Druid 2 alliance. So if you have those 2 druids as part of the elusive alliance, it doesn't take up any unit spaces, so to speak. One of those 2 elusive druids, Treant Protector, is quite good, especially early and mid-game. The other one, Nature's Prophet, that you can see here on the board, not the greatest, but has some uses, especially if you have Summoning Stone. And we can see here that Luna 2 with gloves and being frontline, because she has the early Knight Alliance, means she can tank a lot and can deal a lot of damage as well. Speaking of elusives, once again, 2 other elusives are also assassins. The Phantom Assassin and Templar Assassin. So if you combine some... Let me get back a moment. Elusives once again have a lot of overlap, so it's easy to assemble elusives, and just giving one additional assassin to PA and TA, you also get Assassin 3. You also can get Druid 2. 2 of those are also hunters, Windrunner and Morana, was it? The tier 4. So if you add another hunter like Lycan or Medusa, you already have, you also have Hunter 3. Not that Hunter 3 is a good alliance, but here you can see that one of those knights is also elusive. So I got elusive 3, and then I put in another knight to have a front line, etc, etc. So this is just the background of what I was thinking over the weekend as far as elusives go. Right now I'm switching it around, trying to see what combination to go for. Looks like I am going into knights, but that is not what was at the back of my head when I was playing this match. That is for sure. I'm also trying to obviously ramp up on the income as well. Although being on 15 means that yeah, I cannot really get the next point of interest. So I am just willing to go one higher on the level up and just get an additional unit to keep my win streak going. So trying to go for those Elusives 3 and Knights 2 alongside, well, not much else really, at least not at this moment. I mean, I do have a single Demon, but Demon is an alliance in and of itself. So there is that. And it is another victory, and I'm trying to go on a big win streak to give my economy that that mega push that everyone needs at the beginning. So we have, yeah, Elusive 3 and Knight 2 alongside the Demon Hunter of Anti-Mage and a single Demon of Chaos Knight. Now there is Terrorblade here, and I think in the future I should just switch Chaos Knight to Terrorblade, as Terrorblade, if he is without any other demons and with Anti-Mage on the board, he has plus 100% pure damage, plus 50 from Demon and plus 50 from a Demon, from the Demon Hunter 2 Alliance. I opted to go just for 2 demons, so each of those is getting plus 50, just like that. I also picked up 2 hunters, just in case my elusives want to pair up with hunters. And fortunately, Luna once again is dealing a ton of damage. A ton of damage indeed. And once again, I'm opting to go higher on the level, to level up earlier than usual, to go up to 6, not up to 5 in round 9, to field more units, to have more alliances active. And I think I could put, for example, Lycan and Beastmaster instead of Chaos Knight. I opted to do that instead of Terrorblade, but I think that might be about to change soon. Yeah, we can get Luna to the back now. We can exchange Beastmaster for Drow Ranger. This is also alongside selling, Bat Rider and Enchantress. Yes, gives me 20 gold, which is 1 higher on the interest track. And let's see if I can keep this win streak going. Now let's pause here for a moment. So I am going knights, at least that's what it looks like. But if you look closer, I only have one 2-star knight being Luna with filled up Elusive Alliance and a 1-star Chaos Knight, which means I'm not that heavy into knights, honestly. Player number 4 is in the Knights 5 and Trolls 2 already, so they are gearing up to be 100% knights. Second place is Warriors with some Primordials and some Heartless as well. Place number 3 is Elusive Druid, so competition. Places 5 and 6 are Scrappies, one with Deadeye Savage, the other one with Inventor Druid, so some strange combinations so far. Number 7 is Mages with 2 2-star Razors and 2 Linas, 2 Ogre Magi. A Puck looks like just a regular going for 6 Mages, probably with Primordials, but they don't have any Tinies yet, nor Morphlings. And the last person is going for Warriors with a splash of Terrorblade. Is it a good splash or is it a Terrorblade splash? Well, so excuse the bad pun, but it is 7 PM here while I'm recording this. Anyway, the next round against Mr. Pork is going to be quite difficult. And thems are some warriors, so it's difficult to break through them with not a lot of going on here, honestly. I think I should already switch that Chaos Knight for Terrorblade, but then I don't have much frontline, honestly, because getting 15 and 15, so that's 30% off of regular damage and magic damage is quite good indeed, especially at the beginning. And now, so the win streak ended, unfortunately. We are in the first money round, and I don't think I'm able to go to 30 gold unless I sell my bench, and that is not really good. Although, after using my free reroll, because I think the next level up is just going to be around 17, I don't think I will have enough money to do that before that. And I was fortunately able to get 3rd Anti-Mage and 3rd Windrunner. And with 3 2-stars already and 3 medium-sized alliances going, yeah, that should mean I win at least 50% of future matches, unless those alliances are lacking like Knights, Hunters, and or Elusives. I mean, these are the weaker alliances, let's be honest. Yeah, and now I'm finally going for my damage dealer here, going for Terrorblade, switching some positions around. I mean, I want to clump everyone around Drow Ranger, because she gives additional attack speed to everyone that is adjacent. Blink Dagger on Terrorblade. Blink Dagger is generally a good item. It is especially good if you are able to get it on like Terrorblade or Lycan or Witch Doctor or some other units which are mainly casters, and you need to cast those abilities as soon as possible. And after the metamorphoses, after being changed to an even bigger demon. Yeah, he is the terror to behold, but we gotta get him to 2-star, hopefully even 3-star as soon as possible. I mean, one other person was going for Terrorblade as well that we saw, and as you can obviously see here, yeah, that is a lot of damage. Luna 2.4, Terrorblade not that much really. I thought it would be more, honestly. But hey, that's a victory. That's a victory, and each victory is good, right? Okay, Anti-Mage is something we can pick up here. I think if we got a better Hunter than Drow Ranger, like for example Mirana, but it's too early to have a high chance of getting Mirana, we could exchange that for sure. Hunters are not necessarily the end game composition, but if we want to go for Elusives and Hunters, you gotta have Wind Ranger and you gotta have Mirana, because these are the dual alliances when it matters, and it does matter. Yeah, Terrorblade changes, tries to kill a lot of units as usual, being nagged by Morphling, unfortunately. Everyone is being nagged by Eidolons, but fortunately we are able to win against Mr. Pork once again. And we are reaching the mid-game quite soon, which means we should be at 50 gold as soon as possible, at least by round 15. I mean, I leveled up early this game, this match, to be able to achieve a win streak. It was not the full win streak, but it was something. At least. Now here, another way to go into elusives is to get Slark and later Tidehunter. This is the best scaled duo. That can obviously help against some mages. Fortunately, just one mage in this lobby. I'm just checking who is contested and who is not contested. Terrorblade, yeah, someone already sold him. Lycan, not really. Drow Ranger is slightly contested because he is heartless for that specific player. And yes, I was saying, okay, so Slark, because you have two elusive assassins already, so Slark can be the third assassin, or it can be Viper, and one of your elusives is Puck. And if you then combine Slark with Tidehunter, you have two scaled, and Tidehunter is currently one of the better frontline units for, I mean, honestly, all compositions. You don't have to mix him up with another scaled for him to be good or even great. Okay, round 14, 50 gold, benchmark achieved. What are we going for is Lycan and Windranger, with a possibility of going for Dragon Knight as well. I mean, Dragon Knight has the benefit of being a knight alongside Luna, and being a dragon alongside Puck, if we can get Puck, obviously. Fortunately, there are 9 elusives, you only need 6, so you gotta take a look at which are contested, which are not, if you are going for that elusive bonus. It's an elusive bonus, because not all the time you can find it, right? Yes, the bench is full already. We are moving around to get ready for the Dog and Pony show. And as you can see, Luna, Windranger, Terrorblade, these are the DPS, the damage dealers right now. But do not discount Anti-Mage. He does a lot of work. Because when opposing units cannot get their abilities online. Now, why did I do that? There was a good Tidehunter there with my Slark. That was actually a mistake now that I look at it. Well, wait, let me pause it and let me rewind. Because take a look here. We have Tidehunter, so we can easily sell Furion, which is Nature's Prophet, and we can get that Tidehunter and just keep him on the bench after the round rolls, after the round starts. And then we can go for Windranger and Dragon Knight as well. That is 10 gold, and having 5 off of the base gold and 5 off of interest, we are getting back to 50 anyway. I mean, we would be pressed for bench spaces, kind of, sort of. No, not really. So yes, in my opinion, that was actually a mistake, not getting that Tidehunter. I think I should get away slightly from those hunters right now. I was just checking druids, if they are open or not. And if on round 15 I don't have 2-star druids already, both Nature's Prophet and Treant Protector, I don't think that's the way to go. But as I said a couple of times already, there are plenty of ways to go with elusives. None of them are tier 1 compositions, obviously, but if you stumble upon a lobby full of knights, that is going to be your victory mode. Mask of Madness is great on Luna, and if we can get Phantom Assassin and or Slark going, this is very good on those units as well. Obviously, put it on the one you have at 3 stars. Slark. I'm selling Slark now and going for Viper, so I'm thinking of going into the Dragon Knight for the Knight synergy with Luna, and for the Dragon synergy with Viper having an Assassin synergy with those that I would like to get, but that is probably not gonna happen anytime soon. This bench is looking like it's too crowded right now. Also, I can level up twice, given that I get the full 5 gold worth of interest right now. We are against Scrappies. That is going to be difficult. That is going to be very difficult, yes, and we lose once again. And let's take a look at, yes, that is the person we lost to. So they have Crystal Maiden 2 with a lot of Scrappies. With Summoning Stone that is not being in effect, but yes, Crystal Maiden, because all the Scrappies are very mana hungry, mana intense. Okay, so let's recap the mid-game for a moment. I'm at 125 net worth, which puts me in place number 1. 84 health, that is quite a good total. And we are currently at Elusive 3, Hunter 3, Demon 1, Demon Hunter 2. First place, 3 Elusives, going for 6 Elusives, because they have 3 more on their bench. And they have 2 2-star Lunas, which means they are probably combining that sooner rather than later. They also have PA and Slark, which means they're probably going for Elusive Assassins as well. Spot number 3 is dedicated to Scrappies, with a side of 2-star Venomancer and 2-star Enchantress. But as you can see in the on the bench, they also are going for Treant Protectors. Probably they already have 2 assembled, and I'm betting if they get a third, they're just putting it on the board, especially when they level up after this round. Place number 4, we have the usual Warrior Heartless with some Primordials as well. Place number 5, we have Scaled Warriors. Place number 6, we have all 6 Knights already assembled. And on the bench, we see they have their 7th spot open for Necrophos. They don't have any Witch Doctors though, and they don't have any Dragons. So yeah, they're still lacking some synergies for themselves. Number 7, the Scrappies we just played against, and number 8 we have Mages going for 6 Mages. Something I have previously told you. Also we see Shadow Fiend there, so there might be a splash of Warlocks as well. Yes, right now I'm just looking at single units. Are they contested? Are they not contested? And the next unit that would hit the board is probably Dragon Knight. That's what I'm guessing. But right now I do not 100% remember what I actually did yesterday when I was recording this game. And yes, actually Dragon Knight for Human 1 and for Knight 2. And I was able to get Dragon Knight 2-star in play, which means I now have to get rid of, let me look here. On the right we have 2 dragons, we have 3 elusives, we have 2 humans, 2 demon hunters, with 1 demon obviously, and 2 knights. So the thing is, I might actually want to take out Terrorblade for a moment, because he doesn't complete much. Oh wait, I took out something else. Never mind. I thought for a moment I was overflowing by 1. Huh. Okay, my bad there. Okay, could I see the board please, Caleb? Thank you, Caleb. Dragon Knight, if I then later just put it on the damage tab, you're gonna see that this is my main damage dealer right now. Yeah, just checking what the opponent is playing. And are the assassins contested or not? Okay. Okie doke. Now we just need to get some more things going for ourselves. But if we don't, I mean, we could pick up Slark here. I should also just keep my interest, just keep my money saved up. Oh, I know, I took out Drow Ranger so no more Hunter 3 bonus. I mean, for Windrunner and for Lycan, yeah, I mean, we are not Lycan 2, we are not a Windranger 3, so yeah, that is not that necessary, especially that Luna and Dragon Knight are the biggest knight damage dealers. So that Knights 2 Alliance might find its way into an elusive-like base from time to time. Okie doke. Just gotta get through the Temple Assassin. Looked through some items, looked once again at the alliances. So the more the merrier. I could also just try and spread around, and I saw Dragon Knight at 3,500, highest damage dealer right now. I don't think I need to take anything from here, so I can just level up, so there are fewer clicks to do in future rounds. But yes, we are going to level 8 for round 21, that is for sure. Selling these. Right now I'm not thinking of going Hunters 3 unless I get a Mirana. But as I said, you can go for a lot of... you can make elusives into a lot of other compositions. The best thing is obviously trying to go for elusive 6, because having 50% evasion if the lobby is not filled with assassins that are not your assassins, yeah, that's not the best. I mean, going for 50% if there are no assassins is the best. If there are assassins, it's not the best, or mages. That's also why going for scaled as a splash to your elusives is good, because that's your missing link against mages. And now let's go for Bear Trap. Let's prepare ourselves, and yeah, just leveling up once and spending that free reroll once I get to level 8. So waiting a moment for that. And as you can see, everyone is on level 7, so I think people at Big Boss 2 right now know what they're doing. I mean, they should, they're Big Boss 2 after all. Okay, let's get this Bear Trap going. Let's kill Tomato, let's kill Potato. Or not. Or not is also an option. Yeah, I'm evading slightly and killing a bit more than slightly. Okay, let's see what the new shop has to offer. I mean, I don't need to have everyone clump, I just need those knights to be near each other. Mask of Madness number 2, that should be more than enough. But I can get that for Anti-Mage right now, for Phantom Assassin later, but honestly I have not seen any of those Phantom Assassins lately. Lycan and Mirana, so Mirana is what we're putting on the board, that's our 4th elusive and 3rd hunter. We can also pick up Viper here, I mean Lycan as well, we are at 56 after all. I could start rolling down, but we are at 66 health still, so I'd rather keep my gold and maybe try to level up to 9 in round 25 or 26. I mean, if you are at the top of the scoreboard, you should be really careful with your rerolls, because if you're at the top of the leaderboard, means you have at least a decent composition, which means you're winning more than you're losing, which means you don't need to frantically reroll and try and pray to get those exact things you need. So we can just save up on some gold. Yeah, as I am circling here, 188 in net worth. So yeah, that is what I'm going for. Just try to restrain yourself. That's the word I was looking for. Try to restrain yourself from re-rolling for as long as possible, because that will allow you, that Zen-like attitude will allow you to get to level 9 effectively, and then have enough money to re-roll a couple of times as well. Okay, just checking everything before round 22 is activated. Scrappies with a splash of Warlocks. Target Buddy, while it is the perfect early game contraption, later it slightly falls off, and I think I'd rather position it, for example, I don't know, at the back for some assassins or something like that, because at the beginning there are no damage dealers usually, or not as many, but later that can be almost one shot in 2 or 3 seconds, that target buddy. I mean, that is 2 or 3 seconds in this game is like stunning a small area. So that is good for sure. And what is good for sure as well is that we got a Temple Assassin, one of the elusive assassins. So I'm thinking of getting away from my hunters and into assassins. I mean, if we look here, yes, if we look here, if I take out Lycan and if I level up to 9 and I put in 2 elusive assassins, I have taken out hunters, but I have put in assassins and elusives up to the next level. So Lycan 2 is on the outs actually. And I think that could be my end composition as well. Also, if I can't level up Mirana, I could exchange her for, I don't know, Puck. Probably, because that is the other non-druid elusive that we can get. Dragon Knight is doing his thing, but he has to stay alive, and we were not able to win against Dana International, unfortunately. The player that is quite low on the health. Yeah, but they're knocking us slightly down. So they must be doing something correctly. And yes, try to spread out as much as possible. And yes, Phantom Assassin, which means if I can get that and TA to 2-star and level up to 9, that would be good. On the other hand, yeah, we can get rid of Arc Warden. I don't have any space for Arc Warden, and right now I don't think I will be able to 3-star Anti-Mage as well as after round 5-ish. Let me check. After round... Yes, after... I mean, each round, but effectively after round 6, the probability of getting a tier 1 unit is very low. For example, in level 7, you have only 25% and it dropped to 22 and 20 in level 9. Also, right now, if I was to reroll for those tier 3 units to get 2-star Phantom Assassin, I honestly should be doing it before leveling up, because there is a huge drop from level 8 to level 9 when it comes to tier 3 units, from 35% chance to 29% chance. On the other hand, the probability goes up for tier 4 units from 15% to 25% if I want to finish that Templar Assassin and or that Mirana. And yes, I got the Assassin 1. And wait, what did I take out? Oh, I took out Terrorblade because he's still a 1-star. Yes, so we can keep Lycan for now. We can keep Hunter 3 for now. If I just take out that Terrorblade, and given that I only have it on 1-star, yeah, 1-star Terrorblade in round 25 is not doing that much, really. Okay, just checking everything. Wind Ranger not contested, Lycan not contested, Luna very contested, Anti-Mage not contested, Mirana is contested. Some Assassins are contested, especially PA. But I still think I should get rid of Anti-Mage and pick up Luna. Or get rid of Terrorblade and pick up Luna. And as you can see here, oh yes, that is a very good roll. I'm thinking between getting rid of TA. What do we get here? Skull Basher or Maelstrom? One or the other. I think Skull Basher could be slightly better. But in the end I went for Maelstrom and getting it on the fast attacking Wind Ranger. Rerolling once, getting rid of that. Can I get rid of that Terrorblade? Thank you. And getting rid of that Anti-Mage as well. And thinking about which unit to sell, if there is something to sell. I mean, we have 5 2-stars and 4 1-stars. And that is not the best position. We still need a Temple Assassin, a Phantom Assassin, a Viper, and 2 Miranas to get all the whole squad up to 2-star. But we are quite close to getting Luna and Wind Ranger up to 3-star. So that is quite alright. Also, I don't think I will be going for level 10. I mean, it can change if the game gets any longer. I could also think of getting Medusa, but I think that might be a slight debate. But yes, that's what I'm debating myself with. Also, as you can see on the board right now, the only thing, alliance-wise, that is not necessary here is 1 Savage. And the rest is okay. Getting that Terrorblade, getting Phantom Assassin, getting Luna, getting Lycan, yes, yes, and yes. Getting that to the bottom, rolling once again, down to 30, and I think I should keep it right here at 30. I might also sell this to try and get, yes, okay, perfect. That re-rolling on round 27 was as near perfect as possible. I should have also sold that Terrorblade. I should not be thinking about going for that Terrorblade, honestly. But okay, I should be thinking about 3-starring my Lycan and my Wind Ranger and getting some economy back on track and getting 2 of those Miranas as well. And right now we're losing to Eidolons. Or are we? Or are we? Or are we? Yes, Luna, 3-star with Mask of Madness. 9.8 thousand damage. Massive. I mean massive. And finally I remembered to take Mask of Madness from Anti-Mage to good old Phantom Assassin. Also right now, if I was by chance presented with 3 pucks here, I think I should sell my Anti-Mage 2-star and get that going. Okay, so yeah, this is a lot of completed, a lot of my alliances are completed, only 1 Savage is overflowing, so makes me pretty happy if I have to be honest, just that Savage from Lycan. Okay, Uried, how can we help you? They are playing mages and fortunately I was able to dodge those horsies. But yes, mages are Elusive's problem, unfortunately. And we dealt 16 damage to them. Now around round 30, I think I should also pause and try to... Oh, I can do it right now as well. Try to gauge what other people are playing. So the person in number 5, Andriusha, if I'm reading it correctly, is also going for a good elusive build. I think one that is superior to mine, with 6 elusives, 3 assassins, but also 2 scaled and 2 druids. I mean, they need to up their assassins because PA and TA are just 1-star. Also, they have Savage Druid as an additional unit instead of Nature's Prophet. I mean, Savage Druid is much better than the Prophet, obviously. They have Mirana on 2. They have 3-star Luna as well, so we have 2 3-star Lunas overall, and they have a 3-star Slark. And yes, also in place number 2 we have Scaled Warriors with a splash of Assassins. In 3 we have someone with a Tombstone and a lot of Scrappies. In 4 we have a lot of good stuff, Primordials with Enigma and Arc Warden 2 and Morphling 3 and some Heartless and some Scaled. In 6 we have good old Knights. Yeah, that's the usual Knights 9 build, everything on 2-star, Moonshard on Dragon Knight, etc, and Mask on Luna. So that is the usual Knights 9. The only thing that they're missing actually is Fall from Grace. In 7 we have 6 mages, with 3 of those mages being 3-star, but mages are not that popular in this lobby, unless you look at number 9, which also has 3 mages and 6 Scrappies, because getting that Tinker 3 and any mage bonus, either 3 mage or 6 mage, is bonkers when it comes to Tinker's damage dealing ability. Also, I'm still quite high on net worth, and at 46 health I am in place number 1. Just hope it keeps. Just hope it sticks. Okay, I'm thinking of selling Anti-Mage 2-star for Puck 1-star. Getting that elusive back. Also selling for 3, buying for 2, which means I am up to 50 gold once again. So that is some slight. There are some slight adjustments. Also, I think Puck 2-star can have a much higher impact on the board than just that Anti-Mage. On the other hand, that Anti-Mage also keeps all the pure damage bonuses at bay, so it could have helped in this match against that Shadow Fiend for sure. So right now that I'm looking at it, I think getting that puck was actually a mistake. But oh well, we are still, I mean, we are still from 6 to 35, so it is spread, the lobby is spread quite even, and we have the first elimination in round 29. Kurthus is gone. Okay, big dinos, let's go for some big rewards. Just checking the positioning of other people. Going for that free reroll as yes, free reroll. I said it correctly. I think around round 30, 31 I should also go try to roll down. Try to get all the benched units up to 3 stars and Puck to 2 star and Marana to 2 star. Oh sorry, it's round 30. I think there was a slight visual bug then with the round number. I don't think I should get that Viper. I think I can reroll once or twice here because I am getting 10 gold anyway. Now let's just hope for a good item, maybe some damage dealing. Templar Assassin, no, I don't think I can get Templar Assassin to 3 star. As for Arc Warden, okay, I'm being debated by getting presented to Arc Wardens. But okay. Tombstone, yeah, Tombstone should be good here. I just need to position it correctly, somewhere where it can cast its shadow on top of most of my units. Yes, like here. 44 because I was rolling down slightly. There's a Mirana. I think we can take that for now. Getting Lycan, I think I can sell those Arc Wardens and not get Lycan right now. I mean, I don't have a high action per minute count when it comes to my old and decrepit body, so I'm trying to not roll like crazy, so I don't have those crazy roll down turns from 50 to 0, because then just half of my field is auto-sold. But I'm trying my best to roll down in 2 or 3 turns, honestly. I mean, we're still at 34 against 35. But yeah, that ship has sailed, and that is the end of this round, unfortunately. Fortunately, we are down to 6 players, so there are eliminations going all around. Just switching positions. Seeing if puck is contested. And what can we get here? That free reroll is interesting, getting that gyro just for the achievement, same as Lich. Rerolling once or twice yet again. Oh, Wind Ranger up to 3 star, yes, that is amazing. And I think I can keep it here. I also think I should sell those 2 Vipers instead of rerolling and get back to 20 gold. Gold-wise, I can't spread myself too wide when it comes to 3-starring a lot of units, and when I'm down to 12, I think I should actually sell those 2 Vipers, get up, not reroll the last one, get up to 20 and try to economy this back up slightly. And yes, my zombie survived, but that is just 4 damage against Uried. And we are inching closer and closer to the end of this match for sure. As you can see, 22, 20, 19, 8, 2 and 1. This is very low. Each person, if they don't have Aegis, obviously. And Dana International is out in place number 6. I mean, each round can be your last. Also, Wind Ranger, you can see that last dark blue bar. That's the damage from Maelstrom. Oh, yes, I think I should either econ slightly more up. On the other hand, we are getting that low, and that means we're gonna probably play just around 33, 34, 36, maybe 37. So my economying up, that interest is not gonna come into effect that much. And yes, if you're playing against Savages and they have Lone Druid 3-star with Bracers or Refresher Orb, and they produce 2 additional 3-star bears, yeah, that is where that 20 damage limit comes from. I mean, can Luna win against Mirana? Probably not. Can my Mirana win against their something? Can my zombie win? No. Okay, we're just taking 6 damage here. But we are not out, fortunately, and Uriad is out, and we are down to top 4, so we are gaining ranks instead, at least. Down to 16. Okay. We do get a free reroll before the money round. So let's buy and sell Disruptor. I mean, I don't need to blacklist any tier 5 units, any aces, because I don't have any aces in this composition. Well, Medusa could be a thing, and I'm trying to roll down slightly, but not getting neither third puck nor 2 of Phantom Assassin and or Lycan. I mean, at this stage, if I got 2 Lycans or 2 Phantom Assassins in after the last reroll, I would just sell the other unit that's not getting to 3-star and trying to 3-star that and winning those remaining 2 or 3 rounds. Okay, can we win this one though? It is going to be quite close indeed. And fortunately, yes, fortunately we did it, and we are dealing 14 damage to Mr. Pork. That is not lethal yet. And still 4 people left, and things are beginning to heat up. That came out wrong. Heat up! Excuse me. Yes, I was re-rolling once here just to blacklist some tier 2s and 3s, those that we do not need. And getting ready for that final battle. Or semi-final battle. This one is just against the dragon. So spread out, half your party to the left and half your party to the right, and sacrificial lamp in the middle. And that's exactly what's happening. I think that PA critted at least once. Okay, and getting these back, I think I should spread them a bit further, although... Friends and family discount this low on money is not the greatest. Battle Fury could go on Lycan, but also Scythe of Vice. In a situation such as this, you just put it on a weak frontliner like Puck. On the other hand, you gotta remember that after this unit receives damage, takes damage. So Scythe of Vice, right now, having some hindsight knowledge, it is not the best item for elusives, guys. Also trying to counter position slightly. Okay, can we win against Dimitri, or will we be vanquished? Hopefully not. Yeah, taking a look at the wording of Scythe of Vice. Trying to win, being even able to win against Dimitri, but not killing them. And Andrusha is out. So it's just me, Dimitri, and Mr. Pork. Ports. Lycan, yes, and having a Lycan means I need to reroll here. And I think I should sell those PAs and try to reroll for Lycan right here, right now. Because if it's not the last round, it's almost the last one. Someone got an extended roster here. So not re-rolling for that final one was a mistake here. And we are playing against the ghost of Mr. Pork. And right now I think it's going to be slightly worse, at least that's what it looks like. We're getting morphed, we're getting Nigmad, we're getting Scrooged by a lot of damage, and they have a lot of 3-stars here, and I think it's unfortunately lethal. Will we be out in third or in second? Unfortunately in third. And is the other one gone as well? We do not know yet. Okay, so third place, going for 6 elusives. That's not the worst. That's not the worst result, especially that I made a couple of mistakes here and there. Fortunately, I went away from Terrorblade because I was not able to get him up to 2 stars. That Tombstone was good, but we didn't have any Summoning Stones. As far as items go, yeah, we had 2 masks, but then we just got a Scythe of Vise in the last round, and that Maelstrom was not doing 200% and as it is doing in Arc Warden, in Medusa, in Mage compositions. But okay, there you go, folks. 6 elusives with 2 dragons, or rather 3 dragons, 2 humans, 3 assassins, 3 hunters, and 2 knights as well. As for the rest of the lobby, I mean, I think I explained plenty of how you can go with elusives. And yes, here we can see when the equipped hero takes damage. Yeah, that was unfortunate. As you can see here as well, we lost against Mr. Pork, who was on Primordial Shamans with some Scaled Warriors as well. Dimitri with expanded roster 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think they overextended their roster, but they were on just a lot of good stuff. I mean, 2 2-star Kunkas, etc., etc. There was some competition from Andriusha with elusive assassins as well, and that's the person who took druids away from us. Also, as you can see, Mr. Pork with 2 Summoning Stone, yeah, now we know why they won. Okay, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments or questions, do remember to put them in the comment section below. This has been Calebovitsch with Team Rankstar from teamrankstar.com, your best source of all articles on all digital card games and auto battlers. So be sure to check that out. Also check out my streams on twitch.tv/Calebovitsch. All the links are obviously also in the description below the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you next time. Calebovitsch out.